Are the 49ers contenders? Are the 49ers Super Bowl contenders? A lot of people were telling me last week that they were because they beat Atlanta. Or the week before because Jesse Bates dropped that pick in the fourth quarter and they beat Cincinnati. I've been saying for a while, I don't know. They haven't really had a real convincing win over a real contender other than the Rams, who they beat all the time. So then they have this game and lose and beat themselves, even though they're better than Tennessee and outgain them. And I'm thinking, this is who the 2021 49ers are. A team that does this about once a month. It's coming. You know it's coming. And to win a Super Bowl, you have to at least get hot. You have to, I mean, you don't have to be consistent the whole season, but you got to be consistent for like a month and a half. And I don't think the Niners have it in them. I mean, the Niners, I think they should probably win the next two games. Houston's terrible. The Niners always beat the Rams. But then when is this next dud coming? Is it the first round of the playoffs? Is it the second round of the playoffs? Is it the third? Odds are it's going to be one of those games where, you know, the run game doesn't quite work and Jimmy has to throw the ball more than 5 yards down the field and the interceptions pop up. Or, you know, some offense has a good max protection scheme and an elite wide receiver who can just destroy both of the Niners cornerbacks. I don't see how the Niners are contenders, which is too bad because if they just had the right quarterback and the right corners, they would be the best team in the league. If they just had figured out the quarterback position and were able to maybe make it a little cheaper and put some actual resources in the cornerback spot, be the best team in the league. Legit Super Bowl favorites. They could be the one dominant team in the league without a dominant team. But now they're just another mediocre team with a quarterback who's totally unreliable. They're only going to make a run if they can, you know, minimize his impact, run the ball 40, 50 times a game in the playoffs like they did in 2019. But they're not that team anymore. Mostert's not coming. Mostert's not here. Mitchell's hurt. Are the Niners contenders? They should be. I mean, the Niners should be 10-4 right now. What are they? They should be 11-4 right now. But they're 8-7. Does a team that lose? I mean, Tennessee's terrible. They couldn't do anything without their left tackle and left guard today and won. The Niners lost to Tennessee. Who lost? Tennessee's lost to the Jets and Houston, who the Niners play next week. The Niners lost twice to Seattle. The Niners lost to Seattle like 3 weeks ago. That was December. That was like 18 days ago. The Niners lost to Seattle. It seems like every 3 weeks they kind of do something like this. I don't know. Contenders. Burden of proof's on them. Kyle Lynch, most misses in rounds 1 through 3. Sermon, Banks, Kinlaw, Hurd, McGlinchey, Pettis, Tavarius, Solomon, Thomas, Foster, Akello, CJ, Pathetic. Well, that's quite a list. Yeah, they're good in round 5, though, right? Is it a possibility that Kyle will say F it and go back to 2-quarterback system once they hit the playoffs? No, man, pride. He's come too far. Talk about how terrible Shankowski has been with these picks, kicks, and punts. Give the Titans too much field position to do work. Trash special teams. A lot of it's Wisnowski. I mean, every team's field positions, like after a kickoff, they get the ball to 35. He has at least one 30-something yard punt a game. Crazy. As long as Jimmy G is a starting quarterback in San Francisco, they won't go far in the playoffs, and it's a shame because this team is filled with talent. I agree. It's a freaking shame. Unfortunately, they don't have a quarterback that can use their weapons properly. They have Nick Bosa, who's playing like a Hall of Famer right now, and they're not paying him that much. He's on the rookie wage scale. Next year, they're probably going to have to pay him a ton. They should be winning now, but they can't because of Jimmy. Do you think the Titans started targeting Norman because they noticed he's worse than Ambry in coverage? Yes. I do. I certainly do.